Good evening, I'm Trish Close.
I'm Rick Tillery. Thanks for joining us. The warnings about Chris Dorner went out early this morning, broadcast to officers across our area.
About an hour ago, though, confirmation the truck he was driving was found burned out near Big Bear. Still, investigators aren't sure where Dorner is, whether he's switched out cars or where he's hiding. News 10's Whitney Clark is live along Interstate 5 with the latest details. Whitney?
Good evening, Rick and Trish. At 3:47 this afternoon, an alert went out over police frequencies. Dorner is no longer associated with the Nissan Titan he'd been driving. This notice comes hours after troopers and sheriff's deputies were spread out along here on I-5 looking for the man who may have been targeting them. A warning for drivers on I-5 heading into California. Watch out for this car, believed to be driven by a murder suspect. Officers doing the same.
Coming down from 6. You might want to take a look at that.
That murder suspect, Christopher Dorner. The manhunt spreading from Southern California all the way to the Rogue Valley.
I'm southbound at exit 11. I'm going to go ahead and make a run to the border and then back up to 17.
Thursday morning, dozens of agencies throughout California and Oregon told what to look for by CHP.
You know, we don't know the whole story, but we have enough to know that they gave us a description of the vehicle. There's a possibility he's in this area, so we take that very, very seriously.
While officers say there is no reason to believe Dorner is in our area, those serious warnings typical for searches like this.
All the troopers that were on pretty much were involved in it, and we set up at different places along the freeway near the California border.
While patrols are routine, officers say this suspect is different. A highly trained former U.S. Navy lieutenant and police officer, trained to kill, now believed to be targeting his own.
Of course he knows what he's doing, and we trained him. He was also a member of the armed forces.
For troopers here, it means preparing for a possibly more dangerous suspect.
As we always do, we have to be on heightened alert, but even more so in this particular situation.
Officers and drivers alike on high alert up and down I-5. Again, Dorner is no longer driving the Nissan Titan. That car found burned out in California. He is still on the run, however, and investigators aren't sure where he's going. Covering your news and talent, Whitney Clark, News 10.
Meanwhile, Jackson County Sheriff's Office says it was aware of the search. However, it did not have any extra patrols looking for the vehicle. OSP did have additional troopers on patrol in the morning, but by the afternoon, those troopers were notified to stay alert for the suspect. Here are some key events in the search for Dorner. On February 3rd, 2 were killed in a Southern California parking structure. The next day, Dorner's belongings were found in a trash can near San Diego. 2 days later, a man matching Dorner's description fails to steal a broken boat from a San Diego marina. Then Dorner ambushes 2 Riverside police officers, killing one, seriously hurting the other. Now, his truck may have been found near Big Bear. Surrounding schools are on lockdown.